Hello everyone. Today I will start with the sum number 5. The sum is from a point P on a level ground. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 30 degree. If the tower is 100 meter high, then how far is P from the foot of the tower? So from a point P on a level ground, so this is the point P. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 30 degree. The angle of elevation, this is the tower AB. So the angle of elevation from the point A to the top of the tower A is 30 degree, and the height of the tower is given, that is 100 meter. Okay, you have to find out the distance between the foot of the tower and the point P. So let the distance between BP, that is x. Okay, angle of elevation is 30 degree. So that angle APB is equal to 30 degree. Therefore tan, since the value of perpendicular and base is given, therefore so you can take the tangent identity to find out the value of x. So angle of elevation is 30 degree. So tan 30 degree is equal to AB by x, perpendicular by base. Put the value of tan 30 degree, that is 1 by root 3, that is equal to 100 by x. Therefore x equal to 100 into root 3, that is equal to 100 into 1.732, that is 173.2 meter. Okay, hope you can understand. Now come to the next sum. The next sum is from a top of a cliff 92 meter, the angle of depression of a bow is 20 degree. Calculate the nearest meter and the distance of the bow from the foot of the cliff. Okay, so this is the cliff AB. Here at the point the bow is there. So from the cliff, the angle of depression, since the observant is in upper part from the object, so angle of depression has been created. So since this is 20 degree, this angle is also be 20 degree. Okay, and you have to find out the distance between the foot of the cliff and the bow. So let the distance between BC is equal to x. The distance of the bow from the foot of the cliff will be x. So here perpendicular and base is given, and angle of depression is given 20 degree. You can take tan identities or cot identities. I am taking cot for this sum. Okay, so cot theta equal to BC by AB, base by perpendicular. That implies cot 20 degree is equal to, here the base is x by 92, it is x by 92. That implies x is equal to 92 into cot 20 degree, that is equal to 92 into 2.75 meter. The answer will be 252.77 meter. Okay, this is your answer. Hope you can understand. Okay. Now come to the next sum. Sum number 8. An electric pole is 10 meter high. A steel wire tied to the top of the pole is lifted at the point on the ground to keep the pole upright. If the wire makes an angle 45 degree with the horizontal through the foot of the pole, then find the length of the wire. Electric pole is AB high, and wire is tied from here, and that is fixed at the point C on the ground to keep this pole upright. And this wire makes 45-degree angle with the ground. Okay, we have to find out the length of the wire, means AC. So angle of elevation, that is given 45, and height is given, and you have to find out the hypotenuse. So you can take the identity sign. Okay, so see the statement first. Let AB be the pole, that is 10 meter. AC is the wire which makes 45-degree angle with the ground, and let the length of AC, that is x. Therefore sin theta is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse. So that is AB by AC. That implies sin 45-degree equal to 10 by x. Value of sin 45 degree is 1 by root 2, that is equal to 10 by x. That implies x equal to 10 into root 2. So 10 into value of root 2 is 1.414. Answer will be 14.414 meter. Okay. Now see the next sum. Next sum is, a vertical tower is 20 meter high. A man standing at some distance from the tower knows that the cosine of the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 0.53. How far he is standing from the foot of the tower. Okay. So this is the high AB tower, and he is standing at the point C. So angle of elevation is given, value of angle of elevation, that is given 0.53, and AB is 20 meter. So you can let it down, cos theta is equal to 0.53. So theta will be 58. So this is angle 58, angle of elevation. And you have to find out the distance, how far he is standing from the foot of the tower. So the standing point of the man is at the point C, and foot of the tower is B. So you have to find out the length of BC. Let the length is x, and you have to find out the value of this, and perpendicular value is 20 meter. So you can take the tan identities. So tan theta is equal to AB by CB, that implies tan 58 equal to 20 by x. Put the values over here, 1.6003 equal to 20 by x. So x equal to 20 by 1.6003. So answer will be 12.5 meter. Okay, hope you can understand. Now come to the next very important sum. The sum is, the upper part of a tree broken by wind fall to the ground without being detached. The top of the broken part touches the ground at the angle of 38 degree 30 minutes at the point 6 meter from the foot of the tree. You have to find out the height of the height at which the tree is broken and original height of the tree. Suppose the original height is BD, and from the point A the tree has been broken down and touches the ground at the point C. Okay. So, since this part has been broken down and touches the point at C, so length of AD should be equal to length of AC, and the remaining portion of the tree is AB. Suppose this portion is X, and which part has been broken down, that is Y. Okay, and the angle the broken part has been making with the ground, that is 38 degree 30 minutes. So from this triangle ABC, you can take tan 38 degree 30 minutes equal to perpendicular AB by BC by base. So put the value 0.794 is equal to x by 6. So x equal to 6 into 0.7954, that is equal to 4.7724. Now you have to find out the value of y. So this is the hypotenuse of this triangle, and you know the base or you know the height. So put the values. Sine 38 degree 30 minutes equal to x by y, that implies 0.6225 equal to 4.7724 by y, that implies y is equal to 4.7724 by 0.6225, so that is equal to 7.6665. so this is the value of y and x. You have to find out the height of the tree. Height of the tree will be sum of x and y. So height of the tree is equal to 4.7724 plus 7.6665. So that is equal to 12.44 meter. Okay. So today I am discussing it up to 10. Next day we will do the next part of the exercise. If you having any doubt, write in the comment box, or if any sums or any chapter you want to see in the video, comment in the chat box. Okay.